Well, I didn't think it could get any better, but it did. Hello and welcome to the video. So EcoFlow have now brought out a newer version of their previous power station, and it is called the River2, and it charges faster, it has a longer battery life, and I'm going to go through with you all the details on this new power station. Okay, let me show you all the features of this power station. I'm going to start with what's going on the outside, and then we'll talk about what's going on the inside. So on the outside, for ways which we can use this power station, I have one DC 12 volt plug used to plug my fridge into. I have two USB-A plugs, which I charge things like my phone. I charge my headlamp, power banks, fan, things like that. I have one USB-C which I can plug my phone cable into directly. Also, I can charge my MacBook on this. And I have one 240 volt plug-in which I use to charge things like my toothbrush, my old PC laptop. What else do I charge with this? I think that's about all I have that has a 240 plug. So that's all the outputs that this one has. Doesn't have as many as the River, but you'll find out why in a minute. So the inputs for the River2 are on the back, whereas with the River they were on the side, but it has the same input. So it has a plug here. It comes with a 240 volt plug you can plug into the wall, and that goes in there. And it also comes with a 12 volt charger. You can plug it into your cigarette lighter and you can charge it while you're driving, and this goes into here. Now this one does not come with a plug for your solar panels, but you can also plug the solar panels into this plug as well, which I have been doing. All right, let's talk about what's going on the inside of this one, because that's where the big changes have been made. To start with, this is a 256 watt hour battery, so it's slightly smaller. The River was 288, so a slightly smaller battery, but they have changed the type of battery it is. Now I've written this down so I say it right. This is a lithium ion phosphate battery. So my understanding, the research I've done on this battery is, first of all, it has a lot longer life. So this one has 3,000 charge cycles, which means this battery could last you up to 10 years. Whereas the other one I think had 800 cycles, which is probably a couple of years, 2.5 years, 3 years. But the biggest thing with this one is that it doesn't catch fire. So apparently the problem with the old lithium batteries is if they leak, they can catch fire, and this one does not do that. So it's a lot safer of a battery to have. Now with the outputs with this battery, it is 300 watts output regular and a 600 watt boost. So I have had this plugged in, and I can plug in like laptops and power banks and my phone and my headlamp, and it still doesn't get anywhere near drawing the 300 watts. I think the maximum I've had it draw is like 100 watts, maybe 150 when the fridge is running as well. This can handle 300 watts on a regular basis. So with that, you could power things like lights, fridge, you could charge your camera, your laptop, your phone, like I said, headlamp, fan, a lot of things you can still power with this. Let's talk about the charging times with this. They have increased the charging time when you're plugged into 240. The River used to take an hour and a half. This now only takes 1 hour to fully charge. It's super fast. Now there is one downside to that. When this is charging, I think like over 100 watts, even if it's on solar, the fan on the back does come on and it's quite loud. Also, if you're discharging more than 100 watts, the fan does come on, like I said, and it's quite loud. This has the same charging time of about 3 hours when you're on solar and when you're driving as the River did. Now, something I didn't mention in my video about the River is that there is an app for this that you can put on your phone, and you can operate this from Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on your phone. So it will tell you what's going on, what's coming in, what's going out, the power level of your battery. So you can do that. I don't tend to because I live in my van and it's right there. My van's not that big, but there is an app that you can use for this. One of the other great things they've done with this power station is they're giving you a 5-year warranty. That is huge for a power station. Really, I've never heard of that before. So 5-year warranty on this, 10-year battery lifespan. It's a pretty good power station. You get fewer plugs, but I think they've done that to keep the price point the same as the River, with obviously the upgrade in the battery is going to cost a lot more. So this power station really is all about portable power. It weighs 3.5 kilos. So it's really easy for you to take with you, just if you're going camping, if you're just going for a picnic, you just want to go and work outside, or you're in your backyard and you want to do something out there, you can power your laptop or whatever out there. Phones, lights, you can have lights outside, you can charge your Bluetooth speakers. It's really great for just being portable. Another thing I think it's really good for is to be a backup in your home. I spoke to my sister recently. They had a power outage of over 12 hours and they work online and they could not work because they had no power. It was 12 hours during the day and they could not work. So I'm actually going to recommend that they get one of these so that if that happens, if there's a power outage, you can still have some power. You could charge your phone, you can charge your laptops, you can work if you have to do your emails. So yeah, it's a really good backup just to have at home. And you can use it to keep your computer going so that your computer doesn't crash when the power goes out. So that is the new EcoFlow River2 power station. Now this is the smallest one they make. There's another one bigger than this called River2 Max, and that has more outlets on it and twice as big as battery. This has just been released in Australia as of April 3rd, 2023, and they are having an early bird deal. So I'll put a link in the description below if you want to get one of these. At the moment, they're giving you a free camping light with every purchase, and I'll give you a special code, BRENNALYNN. If you put that in, the first 5 people to use that code are going to get 5% discount as well. So the early bird deal runs from April 3rd to April 16th. So I know there's some people that said they missed out on the last deal with the river. So if you really want one of these, don't miss out. I don't know when the next deal will be. But yeah, so 5% discount using BRENNALYNN code. I'll put that in the description and a special link. All right, well, now that I've got double the power in my van, I'm going off to explore. All right, have a good day, everyone.